Why make trillions when we could make billions?
And now for something completely different.
This is Tyson from Cognia. I was wondering, for the audience, could you please explain simply what is and isn't workflow?
Good question as always, Tyson. So today we're going to be talking about workflows. What isn't a workflow and what is a workflow. Pretty much 8 out of 10 conversations I have, people are beginning to talk to us about what they can do with regards to workflows. Funny enough, On It, 10 years ago, came to market with a workflow platform that nobody was interested in. So it's funny how the world has changed. I think the best place to start with is talking about what workflows are. Sometimes I like to refer to a workflow as, I don't know, the chain. That's right. Right, pick that up, Tilda. Pick it up. Let's go. Right, let's go outside. Let's go. Downstairs. Let's go get our contract signed. Go on, go. Need to get in the garden. Go and show Mum a quick thing. Let's go. Listen to the wind blow. Walk Tilda, we're just going to get Mabel to sign it. Yeah, let's go. Quick. Downstairs.
Run in the shadows, down your love, down your life.
Quick, to the garden. Go.
And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still say, never say what you ever. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you say, never break the chain, never break the chain.
Thank you, Mabel and Matilda, for that brilliant example. Now, I know that was silly, but the reason why I wanted to put that together was purely to provide you an idea on how simple workflow can be. I quite often always refer to contracts when it comes to workflows. Now, that's purely because it's a really easy thing for everybody to identify with, especially in the commercial world, because a contract fundamentally has to go from A to B to C to D, to signed to completed, and the reports on the obligations within the contract. And it's an easy thing to also get the girls to do as well. Fundamentally, what a workflow is lots of independent tasks which are then put together to solve an overarching goal. And contracts is a great example of that, because obviously lots of things have to be put in place in order for a contract to be completed. But it doesn't have to be specific to contracts, so it could be lots of other things as well, be it kind of gifts and entertainment, conflicts checks. All of these which have multiple stakeholders involved fundamentally constitutes a workflow. Now, that's why technology is great, fundamentally, because it can be put in place to triage and automate some of those things, and of course report and track out. Now, interesting point that Tyson mentioned is what's not a workflow. As we mentioned, a workflow is lots of things to achieve an overarching goal. Workflows that aren't are lots of things that are independent of each other but done one after the other. A really simple example is shopping. So if you went to the shops and you bought some clothes, then you went to a supermarket and you bought some apples, bananas, a couple of magazines, those are tasks that are done one after the other, but there's no overarching goal that they constitute towards for a single objective. And so that's really the fundamental difference between the two. So I hope that was helpful. I'd like to thank Mabel and Matilda for today's video. It only took forever to try and get them to do that. Sweets, bribes in the morning apparently is okay. But yes, if you have any questions or you would like us to answer anything next week, please let us know. We'll have some exciting news next week as well, which I'll save for LinkedIn at another date. Please follow #LegalTech101. If you have any questions, again, give us a shout, and we look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you very much.